How you guys doing this evening? I just want to come on tonight and I just want to say thank you. Thank you. This channel is growing at a pretty good pace so far, from what I can tell. I mean, of course, I wish I was at like 1 million subscribers, of course, you know. But from where I was a couple months ago to where I am now, I'm very pleased. And the momentum and the trajectory, you know, look like it's going in the right direction. So I'm thankful for that. Thankful for you guys. So this is just more of a kind of getting to know me video. Kind of a little bit about the man behind Peppered ASMR, and yeah, just a little video to say thank you also for all the kind comments. So many of you guys have left, and that's really encouragement for me. I mean, when I see, you know, people engaging and talking and you know, complimenting and even saying, hey, you know, the sound, you know, this one didn't sound up to par, or the background music was too loud, or whatever. All those things, I received that, you know, with open arms. You know, because that's how I'm growing, that's how I'm learning, you know, and I'm trying to just make incremental changes. So, you know, so there we are. Somebody actually picked out that my voice has been a little bit lower, and I've been battling, I don't know what I'm battling. It could be RSV, I have no idea. I've been having a tough time getting to the doctor. If you probably, you know, here in America right now, they healthcare systems, hospitals and doctors' offices and things of that nature, clinics are bombarded right now. Right now, they're calling it the triple-demic. That is the flu, RSV, and COVID are all hitting at the same time. And I know for myself, I'm actually doing better now, but I had a infection, respiratory infection, and I called the doctor's office and I asked the doctor's office if, you know, if I could be seen and maybe get something prescribed, an antibiotic or something, and all day they were trying to set up an appointment, and then finally it was just like, we have no appointments, so we can't do any sick visits, we don't have any time slots, everything's filled, and pretty much what they told me is, you'll get over it, pretty much. They didn't say it in those words, but that's how I received it. You'll get over it. You know, if it gets any worse, they said go to the ER. And so I guess they're keeping those prime slots open just for those that are, you know, more emergency cases than anything. So what you gonna do? But I am feeling a bit better. We did have some medication around the house, you know, that I took and stuff like that, and it's, you know, it's subsiding for right now. It's moving in the right direction, so hopefully I'll be getting done with that. Regarding, once again, this channel, you know, I I've managed other YouTube channels, still have some other YouTube channels also. None like this. Matter of fact, this channel that you're looking at right now was a couple different channels. I mean, probably one of my biggest videos on this channel now is this duck flower one, which was from when this was Happy, Healthy, Healing, and I still have a few other videos of that. So, you know, I tried my hands at a few different things, and I don't know what drew my interest to ASMR. Well, I do know. My brother kind of told me about it, started looking at it, but I didn't really look at it from, the receiving aspect of, I understand now, what ASMR is, but at that time I had really no idea. I didn't have tingles and triggers and things of that nature. At least I didn't know until I really started kind of diving into the community and all that, and then I found my triggers. But anyway, I didn't really know any much about it, and but I was trying, truthfully, just trying to build a successful YouTube channel. And this was just kind of like a perfect fit for me, because it's something I could do alone. I have my setup. I have a green screen background. I have a little room. It's not soundproof, but it's it's got a sound padding and things of that nature. So, matter of fact, let me just give you a quick little look around. Nothing fancy, a green wall, and this is in my garage. This is in my garage. I got my own little setup here, and that's where the magic happens. And the challenging thing sometimes about this making these videos is I have two huge things that come by like all the time. We have a train tracks in our backyard. So beyond our backyard, then we have some woods, and then there's a train track there. And I have no idea what their schedule is. It's a commercial track, so that's one thing. And then we live near an airport, so I get it in the worst ways right now, because of where we are. So this soundproofing, or not really soundproofing, but the padding and all that does help to kind of deaden the sounds around me and all that, but by no means does it eliminate it. So that's some of the challenges. Some of the unique things about myself, I love to sing, I act. I think I might have put up a couple clips already. I was just in the Sister Act musical. I'll probably put a clip up of my song for that also. But I love to sing and act, and that's really, once again, and I love telling stories. I'm a storyteller, and that combination all fits here for ASMR, and especially ASMR roleplay, because that's where I found my place. That's where I'm kind of settling down right there. I'm not the behind the microphone guy and all that kind of stuff. I like to tell a story, and so this is how I tell my stories, and this is how I kind of express myself, sometimes in crazy ways, sometimes in just an idea will come into my head, and I just want to bring it to life. Probably some of the videos that I like the most are some of the ones that are at least seen, at least so far. The bunker zombie video that's on the channel. I'll put a link up to it, but that was one I really enjoyed. The aliens, 1950s reporter, reporting on the alien encounter. That was, for me, like one that I really put a lot of my creativity into it and just had a little fun with it, rather. And but anyway, I'm having fun through this whole process. Learning. I still want to get better as far as sound engineering, and like post-production, sound post-production. I think I'm saying the right wording, but really after recording all this, I have a few different settings that I do through Final Cut Pro, which is the software I use to edit. But other than that, I really don't know. These are some settings that I found online, and they've been working so far and all that, but I'm sure I can crisp things up a little bit more, and and if I just kind of learn learn a little bit more, which happens in time. I learn a little bit here, learn a little bit there, learn a little bit there, and it starts to compound, and a better product continues to happen. And I'm seeing that. I'm definitely seeing that already. If you look at some of my newer stuff and some of the stuff I did earlier on, you'll see some growth, sound quality, and things of that nature. So something else unique about me. I was a single father. I went to court, gained custody for my son around when he was 2 or 3 years old. I was awarded custody, and praise God for that. Speak my God, there's some people have asked already, am I Christian? Absolutely Christian. And I hope, and I'm glad it shows through, at least enough for somebody to have asked me that. So, but anyway, I gained custody. Was given custody of my son. Gained custody of my son, and what's sad about, it was beautiful. I gained custody of my son, raised him. He's turned out to be a phenomenal young man. He's married. Him and his wife are doing well. I'm waiting for some grandchildren from them, but other than that, he's grown to a very good, responsible young man. Served in the military, and is now, has his career, doing well in his career. So proud of that. And but the sad thing is, his mother really didn't take part in his life at all after I gained custody of him, at all. Sometimes guys get painted as the bad guys and in the relationships, and one of the things I was fearful was that the judge would just automatically give my son over to to his mother, just for the fact because she's a woman, and usually that's what judges lean toward that. But luckily, he was able to see the best interests of my son Angel, and time tells no tales. She never gave him one Christmas gift after that. Never. Matter of fact, since that court date, she's never laid eyes on him again, and very few communication has ever happened. So it's sad, but I'm married. My wife raised him as her own. He has had a mother, through all his upbringing, and praise be to God that things have worked out well for him. But I just want to kind of throw that out there, especially I know there are a lot of other men who find themselves in that same situation. They've been painted a villain and, all sorts of stuff. Don't believe everything you hear, just, So, but there are a lot of stand-up men that want to be involved, and that want to even, raise their children, and sometimes courts and stereotypes, all these type of things get in the way of those things. And so, anyway, I'm going to get off my my soapbox. That's a touchy subject for me, because I had to live through it and, kind of go through some different things. So, all right, well, I think I'm just going to cut it off here. If you have any questions for me, something that I haven't addressed, I did share with you guys already in another video that I am a Navy veteran also, and a proud Navy veteran. I have two children. My son was in the Air Force. My daughter is in the Air Force. She's going 16 years now, and then we have one more who's contemplating going in. She's already reached out to a recruiter. So I'm kind of excited about that, going through that process again with her. And we're a military family over here. And My cold's starting to act up a little bit, so I'm just going to go ahead and sign out right here. All right, God bless, take care, and I will talk to you soon. If you can't hear, I'm not going to. There's an airplane going right over my house. I'm making a video. What you gonna do? Hey, it's good talking to you this way. I'll see you next time. All right, bye-bye. Oh, put any suggestions, any video ideas, things of that nature. I like to take on the challenge, so put something in there, and we'll see what we can do. All right, take care. Bye-bye.